Yeah,
For realsy reals?
for realsies reals.
Okay, cool. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Deploying test subjects now.
Well, well, well. All right, I need to pick me up. Hey, Iris, can you check if the coffee machine is working?
Interfacing with OmniCorp breakthrough.
I don't know what I got stuck on, but like, I got
I don't
stuck.
know.
Maybe my brain is just dumb,
David,
actually, is
did you
also a
remember to follow
possibility.
OmniCorp Directive
Possibly.
ED209 this morning?
Well, well, well.
It's been a day, so, you know.
Yeah.
That is the 239th time you have been incorrect, David. 10 Omni credits has been reduced from your pay.
New lasers, Iris?
Yes, David, the old units.
The old units weren't sparky enough or something. I don't
Hey,
even
Iris,
actually know the
what are
rest of
your
that
prime
line, but-
directives?
Directive 1, serve Omni.
Hey, at this rate, I'm going to be getting out of here early today.
Domino, go to
David,
bed, bud.
I'm detecting ethanol in your respiration. Are you hungover again?
No, Iris, can we get some harder levels? I'm getting
We'll
bored
get
here.
there. We'll get there, Dave. It's fine.
I mean, are any of them really that
And
hard
I've never
now
seen them
for
do
us?
that before. I think
Yes.
they're learning. All right, guys, you can stop showing
It's like
off
hard
now.
enough
We all know you're
that
super
would
smart.
actually care.
79.
I don't know. I feel like 79 is still pretty boring for Dave.
Fair. Mostly because we're just dumb and bad at it. For no reason.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
have
we actually know the
definitely never
reason
seen
I'm terrible
AIs
at
do
going
this
in a
well.
straight line.
Ever.
So, I don't know what I was
How'd
doing.
they figure
for a
out how to
second.
do that? They aced that one.
That was the wrong thing. Dang it. Well, I'm not getting splits.
Okay.
I accidentally hit reset instead of split.
Good job.
You know, I think these AIs
So-
might be smarter than me. Hey, Iris, what does IRIS
Fine. I
stand
have
for?
splits.
IRIS.
I know.
IRIS is an acronym for Intelligent Response.
get any goals, you know I'll send them to you.
Wow,
Okay.
that's way... Wow.
I'm trusting
I
you.
couldn't get through that level. And
I
I'm
mean,
a
you'll have to
hero.
remind me, but... I'm gonna kick a puppy's butt.
Remind me, Iris, what's the point of these tests?
I hear you back there.
Establishing teamwork parameters.
I hear you too, Doctor.
Grumpy
I know
pants.
you
To
hear
determine
me,
commercial
but
potentiality, David.
Right. Well, as long as... Nice.
Yeah, I don't know why this started all of a sudden, but he started doing the Lacey thing of like...
Hey, Iris,
Pushing his
what are
food
those
out of his bowl
spooky
when he's
ghost
grumpy.
boxes called again?
They're
That
called
is
hollow
really weird.
cubes, David.
I like my name better. I don't know who's in charge of level programming.
And he's apparently grumpy for some reason. I honestly don't know why. Oh, okay. I wasn't even a third of the way off yet.
you definitely looked like you were over halfway off on my screen.
Weird.
Oh my god, that
Maybe
level
I'm
was
just
so
like slow in
easy.
the brain
Who even...
or something. I
Hey,
don't know.
Iris, know any good knock-knock jokes?
No, David. Knock-knock jokes were rendered obsolete by the creation of the OmniCorp Intelligent Doorbell.
Well,
Good job, Science. You did it.
thanks.
I'm sorry, my mind was like she normally gets off at a different point.
I mean, I normally
Plus,
get off
I
when
got
you get right
stuck
there,
on-
and you got stuck on the corner.
Alex, be faster.
Literally hadn't even gone all the way down yet.
Alex, be faster.
Abby, be slower.
Alex, be
I
faster.
really need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to miss a second of these tests. Come on, Iris, you gotta have a knock-knock joke archived somewhere.
Okay, David. I will try. Computating joke. Knock knock.
Okay, who is there?
OmniCorp's
Ugh, these easy levels are boring. Where's the death? Where's the drama?
On this level. Or not.
All right, that's enough showing off. Time to get back to the test.
I mean, it almost was, just because I'm dumb.
Fair.
These guys are unstoppable. I mean, I gotta take a little bit of credit
No,
here.
you don't, Dave.
Hey, Iris, are there any job openings at OmniCorp?
Yes, David. There's a vacancy in the Human Test Subject Division. Shall I submit your resume?
I'll pass. I heard one of the human test subjects is covered in feathers now. Their own feathers. Oh, very impressive. Hey, Iris, what number am I thinking of?
Calculating. You are thinking of pi, David.
Oh my gosh.
Man, Iris, how do you do that? It's like there's like a chip in my head that you can
How did you
read.
find out about Project Wayfarer, David?
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh my god.
Nothing, David.
Got 2
Just gotta
spam
say,
bots.
great teamwork, you two.
3
Just
all
great.
in a row. Impressive.
Impressive.
They're like
Omnicorp
busy
OS
today.
All right, guys,
'cause,
you can stop showing off.
Piano Man got a bunch today too.
That's where I need to be. My mind was just like, where should I be?
These guys are doing so good.
Did you get the split at 20?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did. Just kidding.
Okay.
Woo, at this rate, I'm gonna be getting out of here early today.
Of course, I don't have an easy way to like ban them, but
Yeah.
my moderator is streaming with me, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very helpful, is it?
no. I
To
mean,
be fair, I'm a pretty terrible mod, so.
wow.
I was dumb. I thought I was far enough back, and I was not.
We both just almost went off sideways.
Well. Okay, we got this.
Yep, we totes got this.
See, Dave, this is where all the death and drama is.
Yeah.
The moment one of us messes up, both
Yep.
mess up.
No, go to bed.
These guys are unstoppable. Oh, I almost forgot. I had the craziest dream last night. Did you want to hear about it, Iris?
Disabling all audio sensors.
Yeah, well, didn't want to tell you anyway. I mean, they're doing so good, it's like I don't even have to be here.
You really don't, Dave.
We would actually appreciate it if you weren't here, Dave.
What is this? Iris,
I mean,
my
that's a
chair's
lie.
making noises again.
No, he wouldn't be there to push
I will
the button that
contact
we hate
Omnicorp
if he
maintenance
wasn't
for you,
there.
David.
Yeah, but also, if he wasn't there, we wouldn't get the rest of the things that he
Impressive
says.
results for
I
these
guess that's
bots.
fair.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention and I'm impressed.
Donna,
Hey, Iris,
I don't know what
got
you're
a little
excited
history
about, but
question.
please don't bark.
What was this whole thing about memes in the 21st century?
Memes were popular because society didn't have quality Omnicorp products to keep it occupied, David.
Yeah?
I guess. Awesome effort, you two. Hey, Iris, my band is playing a gig next week. If you want to
3,
come.
2,
Thank you, David,
1,
but
go.
I will be
Well,
washing my hair that night.
not like that.
But you don't have hair, Iris.
Sorry, I
That makes it
stopped
even
at the
more
wrong
difficult
one.
to wash,
3,
David.
2, 1, go.
That was way too early on my part.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go. Well,
I thought these AIs were supposed to be getting smarter, but I'll just give them more time.
3,
Just to be sure.
2, 1, go. Please don't. Okay, cool.
I really thought that launched you too high for a moment.
I did too.
According to my calculations, that
I
test
thought
will
it
be
was gonna do the, like,
43.85%
you've shaken
harder.
too much explosion.
David,
Yeah.
I am required by operational health and safety guidelines.
That level was so
That's a
easy.
split.
Who programmed it?
It's fine. we're
Sorry,
in.
I'm not doing backup splits
David,
right now.
This is a friendly
so-
reminder to
I mean,
update
I
the
always-
Omnicorp OS version.
Except
10.
that one
Would you
time.
like
I
me to
normally
start the
retime
installation?
things.
Iris, no.
If I miss a split. Like, I
Still
do
enjoying
it for
version
my
9.
my single player speedruns too, so.
I mean, they're doing great, but, I do kind of miss the explosions.
I just forgot for forever with that one split, and I'm sorry about that.
Huh.
That's fine.
That's new. Wow, they made that look easy. Hey, Iris, what's my Omnispace follower count today?
Let me check that for you, David. You currently have 6 followers.
Including you? I mean, you're following me too, right, Iris?
Line mode engaged.
Chances of witnessing an AI
I
performance
wish
like
Iris
that
would follow
are
me.
I know, right?
0.00729%.
Wish there was a way to cheese this one.
I know.
Sorry.
It's alright. I hesitated thinking that I couldn't. Laser.
Got it.
I was like,
Test subjects
I'm
are
gonna get
performing
hit by the
above
laser
parameters.
and die.
Perfect.
So I hesitated for that
My
moment,
Omnicorp
which
AI employee review is coming
it's
up
that
today.
I wasn't
All
dead.
right. Do I need to do anything?
I've taken the liberty of filling out your sections of the review questionnaire. You were very positive about our working relationship.
Oh, Iris, thanks.
No, David. Impressive results for these bots.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention and I'm impressed. All right, keep those square butts moving.
I only partially throughout this level. At every step of the way.
Iris, what do I got to do to move up to level 2?
You must pass the level 2 testing technician exam, David. The exam duration is 7 hours.
7 hours. I'm not even doing anything. These guys are
7
making
hour
me look
test
like the
sounds
employee
awful.
of the month.
It really does.
Like, I
Although
think
if there's like breaks in it,
I
then that would
feel
be
like
fine.
there wouldn't be. Like, it is Omnicorp. Like, there's a directive that you're supposed to go to the bathroom before you come to work, so, like...
Ugh, these easy
Yeah,
levels are
also,
boring.
like,
Where's... All right. I
even
read the
AP
manual.
tests
Analyzing
and
voice
that
pattern.
type stuff.
Lie
You get
detected.
breaks.
Okay. I've read the bits that relate to changing the tests
yeah, but
at
AP
least.
tests,
Come on,
you
Iris.
get
let's
breaks,
just have
so
some
they're not
fun.
like, you can never
All
go
right,
to the
David.
bathroom.
Unlocking supplementary testing
I
protocols.
was so dumb.
You were, and I almost
Oh
killed you,
my
but then I caught it.
goodness. So many buttons. Ooh, okay.
According to my calculations, that test could be 43.85% harder.
But also, Alex, it doesn't say that you can't
Whoa,
go to
hey,
the bathroom
what did I do?
without
What
work.
happened?
It just
What was
says that you should go before,
I'm not
so
gonna
you
lie.
have one
I've
less
actually always been
bathroom trip.
curious what that lever did,
Yes, that's fair.
and that was pretty cool.
And in test
Showing
prep
off spawn
for things
protocol
like
and
AP
resetting
and
test.
standardized
Oh,
testing,
come on.
they
Let's do it
always
one more
suggest
time.
that you go to the
Party
bathroom
pooper.
first. Sorry. The two major things, though, are always eat a good breakfast and go to the bathroom.
Does anybody
AI
actually eat a
subjects
good
are
breakfast
exceeding
before a
Omnicorp
test? Like,
expectations.
When I was in elementary school, I did.
fair.
Because I could convince mom to make me malto meal on those days.
Nicely done.
Fair.
Iris, if
Malto
I
meal
put
sounds
this
good.
Pop-Tart in your optical storage
It really
drive,
does.
do you
I don't
think you
have
can give it a
any
quick
yet.
zap?
No,
I really
David.
need to get
I'm
some.
I don't have any
Omnicorp
chocolate,
Hyper
but we have
AI,
our,
not a
like,
toaster
we
oven.
have cocoa powder, so I'm fine. but-
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
no, we don't
my
have
god,
any.
that level was so easy. What is that smell?
I almost got
Iris,
some the other day
can you run a
too,
trace
but
on a
Randall
funky
didn't
smell?
have any.
Analyzing room. The
That's-
odor is originating from the
Yeah.
right back pocket of your pants, David.
Oh, that's where I put my sandwich. Man, they aced that
So I
one.
swung into Randall's on my way home from Total Wine. That's actually pretty much the way that I decide where I'm gonna go shopping is if I go to Total
Current
Wine, I go
performance
by
indicates
Randall's.
a
If I don't, then I go by
20.162%
HEB.
possibility
Got
of
it.
the AI subject. Please stand by for test of Omnicorp's emergency broadcast system, David.
Well, you just almost walked right into that laser.
It's fine.
Shouldn't there be like a siren or something, Iris?
Only testing technicians level 2 and above get sirens, David.
I really want to figure out the flame.
Nice. Iris, what is so great about this Omnicorp OS version 10 anyway?
In addition to numerous efficiency improvements, version 10 incorporates
Okay.
communication
Sorry.
protocols to allow for
You're good.
distributed
I keep
airborne connectivity.
thinking that I'm
between
hearing
Omnicorp Hyper AI,
dog doing
leading
something
to
he shouldn't
increased
be.
testing productivity.
Distributed
Yeah.
airborne connectivity. Oh, you mean like a
and then I look
a
back there
network
and he's asleep.
in the sky?
Yes, David.
So
Oh my
like you
gosh,
mean
can
a
I stop
sky
being stuck on
net.
quarters?
No.
Yes, David. A Skynet.
Also,
That
can I
does
not
sound
have
kinda cool.
artifacting? That would be fantastic.
Nope. Have all the artifacting. You just gotta come visit me, it's fine.
I know. I mean, listen, we get into. I don't even remember what this one is.
Cathals.
Cathals? Okay.
Nah,
I
I
mean,
knew it was
honestly-
something
I don't even think I
Cathals,
could figure that
but we
out.
get in, I'll be visiting you then at least.
Honestly, you should come
Okey-doke.
visit us then anyways.
You guys know the drill.
Fair.
But also, we should get in the clean hotels.
Did
I
these
really
guys
don't.
get programmed to avoid
I do too.
exploding?
Yes, Dave, we were.
Ah, I've got the Omnicorp anthem stuck in my head, and it's driving me crazy. How do I get this? How do you get things out of your head, Iris?
Please report immediately to the medical unit for emergency cranial surgery, David.
Come to think of it, it's really not so bad.
Why?
Thanks, Iris.
There we go.
Okay.
Because we weren't saying toads with goats.
Yeah, they
But
nailed
this
that
isn't
one.
the level that we have to do that.
Sometimes we do, remember?
Only on
Did you
occasion.
remember to file your TPS reports this week, David?
I hate doing those, Iris.
Yes, David, but without your TPS
Oh,
reports, I cannot authorize the payment of your salary.
Oh well, nothing motivates like a threat. I'll get them done.
Omnicorp average death count for...
Honestly, Iris should just do those for Dave too.
I know, right? She does everything else for him.
I really thought I was gonna fall there.
I did too. It's okay.
So much for a boring
You
day
did.
at work. These guys are
Yeah.
crushing it.
And we finally had a green split.
David, please
Yay.
stop contravening Omnicorp employee code 86642J.
What?
Get your feet off the desk, David.
Oh, sorry.
Get your feet off the button, Patty.
I don't know that was my feet. I don't think we really have feet.
I guess that's fair, but still.
I think we have little rollers, actually.
AI subjects
Maybe.
are
Like, if you
performing
look, whenever we
98th
fall off,
percentile.
there's very definitely a circle
Oh, that's true.
there in the center. Like, we have a single roller.
Hey,
single-
Iris, what was that beeping sound?
That was our anniversary, David. It marked the
That
exact
was
second we
almost
began
bad.
our partnership 2 years ago.
I'm just
Domino, go to
proud
bed.
of you two.
David,
Iris,
That was almost
is this about installing Omnicorp OS version 10?
no, David.
Thank goodness.
But since you
Dang it.
mention it, David, are you ready to upgrade
Oh
now?
my god! Very impressive, guys. Didn't expect that. Good job. Moving on. Okay, now remember to work as a team, guys.
Yeah, only the wrong way.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You just scared the bejesus out of me, just so you know.
By going so early.
Yeah.
Looks like they figured it out.
I was like, oh no, she went like
Hey,
a
Iris,
split second to
Can
nope,
you
okay, we're
initiate the Yoda voice module, please?
good.
Do that.
Well.
I cannot, David.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I hate how sometimes
I'm
I do
not
this
getting
level
hit
super
by the
perfectly, and then
explosion,
other
right,
times
Iris?
I'm like,
No,
do how do I move two bots at the same
Iris.
time?
I'm
It's
bored.
alright, this level we
Updating
always
employee
do
file.
perfectly.
Hello, board Valenzuela. Would you like
wouldn't
to
say
see
always.
your name
Never-
change?
No,
No,
undo,
always. I was
undo.
about to say, never mind the times that I somehow get split up there.
Yeah,
Trying
that's-
to-
That one.
Domino.
Hey, pop quiz, Iris. Who actually started Omnicorp? I'm curious.
That was Bruce Omni, David. He was responsible for the initial business that would become Omnicorp.
Wait,
Don't know. We're going
Omni?
to learn
What's
about
his
Bruce
last
Omni
name?
right now.
What is that?
And we can't
Swedish?
Bruce Omni's
I know.
origins are unknown, David.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I think I have Discord set up to
All right, let's move it,
straight
move
to the
it.
microphone
Okay.
instead of to voice meter, which is dumb.
I was almost done. So.
Whoa.
Fine.
All right, Iris, you win. Go ahead and install OS version 10, please.
Thank you, David. Initiating installation. SAIs are exceeding expectations. Initiating record mode for future.
Hey, Iris, tell me a joke.
Why are you
Yes,
just
David.
now
Why did the
initiating?
chicken
I know, right?
cross the road?
Well, because most of
I
us
don't
don't
know.
get
Why did
past
the
like
chicken
level
cross the
20 or
road?
something like that.
Error. Punchline not
Right?
Yeah,
That's why they're
well,
janitor
we
bots.
Installed humor module.
I think it's
Yeah,
27
you guys
is
are
the
doing
level
Yeah,
great.
something like
Keep
that.
it up,
Set.
so I can get home early. Hey,
Yeah,
is it
we
time
had
for a
another
break yet,
green
Iris?
split.
Only testing
so
technicians
proud.
level 2 and
Me
higher
too.
get breaks, David.
I almost said
Boo.
You did indeed almost do a dumb. And then you almost did a dumb again.
dumb. Yeah, it's fine.
Jeez, can these guys get any better?
Domino!
Iris, please initiate HAL 9000 mode.
I'm sorry, David.
I'm afraid I can't do that. So creepy. Thanks,
No,
Iris.
go to bed! That was almost bad.
Yeah.
Jeez, way to make the other test.
That's not. I'm dumb.
Man, they breezed through that test. Don't
I
forget, you
always
guys are
forget
getting
this
timed on
level
this one.
exists, so whenever we get to it, I get
Just
so
kidding.
excited.
Same.
I don't even know what's going on, but I'm assuming it's great.
It is great, David.
Indeed.
Start your engines. Time to kick some butt.
I almost just questioned what you were doing, which is dumb because I watch you do it every time.
Yep.
But my brain was like, no, she's going too far down. She's gonna kill me. Very proud of myself for not killing you just now, not gonna lie.
I need a vacation.
I
Iris,
almost did.
what's the
Very
best
proud of
travel
you,
package
too.
I can afford?
Calculating. You can move back in with your parents for 5 days, David.
Yeah, 5 days with my parents is 6 days too long. Forget it, Iris.
Like, I
That's wrong.
feel like
That's
that's
so
the
wrong.
fastest reaction speed I've had to, like, me almost killing you in a very long time.
Oh my gosh. I did so many things wrong there.
It's fine. You made it through, you didn't die.
Fair enough.
Hey, Iris, you ever wish you could be a human?
No, David. You have convinced me it is a bad idea.
What? We never even discussed it. Oh, hey, come on now.
Honestly, though, Iris is right. It would be a bad idea.
Agreed. Oh, I just did that wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Bless you, David. Now,
I was
please
in
wipe my
position
mind.
and everything.
Yeah, woo. Sorry about that, Iris. Ooh. On your marks, get set. You know what to do.
Oh no. Okay.
Forget spikes happen when you hit your button.
Okay. So hit my button.
Please don't. You're already in the red. I don't want to be even further in the red.
All right, Iris. Of all the OmniCorp products, which is your favorite?
I am, David.
Ah, good answer, Iris.
What is your favorite OmniCorp product, David?
I think the OmniCorp doorbell.
Iris is my favorite OmniCorp product, so.
I mean, that's fair. Iris is a very good OmniCorp product.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, they managed to render knock-knock jokes obsolete.
Fair.
Almost too far.
I was just about to split, and that's most definitely not a split.
Okay,
Yeah, that
Iris,
really
I got an
isn't.
idea. I'll go down there and bust them out myself.
Inadvisable, David. The testing chamber is filled with industrial gas that is highly corrosive to biological life.
Wow, okay. Scratch that idea. Back to the drawing board.
Well, this level is the one level that I have trouble telling, like, well, how far off I am,
Yeah,
because I can't see my decal.
that's fair.
That's why I haven't changed decals, is because I've figured out how far I can go off with this decal based
Yeah.
on the image, and it's not worth it to change anymore.
Fair enough.
Okay, there we go.
Maybe try learning with the pig nose on this level.
Yeah, maybe. That might actually be a good idea. Or with the pig nose in general, not just for that level.
I mean, fair. That level is just easier than
Yeah.
most to line up the pig nose.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like the other ones, your decal is
Is the
easy
closest
to
that,
line
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I started using the decal.
Sorry, I definitely went too far.
Ah, there's got to be something in the OmniCorp manual.
Would you like some reading music, David?
This manual is impossible to understand.
Would you like me to place an order for OmniCorp Testing Technician Manual for Dummies, David?
That sounds perfect. Do it, Iris.
Yes, David.
Oh no.
Order placed. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for
I love that I
delivery.
saw you falling off and was still just
No,
like, I think I'm
Iris.
gonna try and get to where I'm supposed to be
forget
around
it.
here.
Good job. Oh, too quick.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Domino, go to bed!
David,
I was just like, she managed to get to the other
David.
side. Obviously, it's safe. And
Obviously.
I managed to stop myself in
I'm
time,
proud of
but
you.
I almost ran straight into the laser.
I'm so glad that we've mostly,
charts
like,
or diagrams or something.
Stopped ourselves from being
stopped
stupid.
ourselves from being stupid. Oh, and then I didn't. I don't know how, like, I went too far down with that, but I did. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh. We were just congratulating ourselves for not being stupid, and now I'm being stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this level, but this level just makes me dumb.
Because you want to manage to make it quicker than it is.
Yeah, maybe. Go to bed, little Buppino.
Iris, is this it? That's it? That's all there is to the manual? That was a complete waste of time.
good news, David.
Whoa, Iris, what is going on? What is that? What is happening? Iris, please.
You
Iris.
almost didn't sit on that one button long enough for me, I want you to
You
know.
now fully
I'm
qualify
sorry.
as an OmniCorp testing technician.
No, I forgot how to do the
Iris?
rest of the level. I was smart for a
It was
second.
never about saving the bots, was it?
No,
Domino, go
the
to bed.
mission lasers are initiating, David. The destruction process is beginning.
What? No!
What
AI destruction is complete, David.
Fred's not even out there.
Man, we got the sad ending? But they
Fred's
tried
not
so
even out
hard.
there.
They did not try at the end, David.
Go back to
Perhaps
sleep,
they
silly
knew they only
boy.
had a 1.2%
Domino, stop
chance of
distracting your
survival
mom so that
outside
she
the
remembers to
Omnicorp
split up the
testing
right
sequence.
spots.
I know where to split.
They were so close.
We
Yes,
didn't break the
David.
VO this time,
Those
so I
spots
have my
really
audio
earned a
cues.
special place in my heart. I don't think
Fair
I'm ever
enough.
going to forget them.
Yes, David.
Well, I guess the only thing left to do is to roll the credits. Iris?
Initializing credit sequence, David.
Oh yeah, plus 52 seconds over our PB. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, that really
I'm
isn't.
gonna be honest.
Especially with us doing 0 practice to warm up.
Yeah. Do you want to do one more run, or...
And I'm good to do one more run if you want to.
Okay.
I know you also wanted to do Samurai Legends. Right?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, it's Musashi...
the super sad second Musashi. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah, Musashi Samurai Legend. There's no S.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm sorry. I added the S. I was doing that Shadows of Mordor. Oh wait,
Okay.
I'm gonna come ban these people real quick.
oh yeah. Good plan. Good plan. Oh, and since I'm just listening to my audiobook tonight, like, that is my plans for tonight after this. I can also actually watch you and be a good moderator after we're done.
What? Alright.
Okay. Here, one day. Okay. Oh, I should start recording again.
Yep. Do you want to go outside, Domino? Alright, let
I
me,
think we should go outside.
yeah, let me go get him outside real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
This gives me this look like I have betrayed him when I trick him into going outside when he wanted to go out anyways.
He does the same thing to me.
Okay.
I just realized I don't know where my cat is. That's a little scary. Oh, well.
You know, it's fine. She's just
Yeah.
destroying everything.
Sheldon's door is closed, so I don't need to worry about the 2 cats fighting. It's
Oh,
fine.
that's good. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Deploying test subjects now.
All right.
Hopefully now we've gotten all the dumb out of us.
Hopefully.
I don't actually
All right.
believe that
I
for a
need to
second,
pick me
but
up. Hey, Iris, can you check?
As you almost fall off, I definitely don't believe it.
Listen, that's not dumb. That's just me not being able to go straight.
What?
Based on current
That's
performance,
dumb.
I predict it will take numerous
No,
iterations
like,
for the test
I don't
subjects to reach
understand. I
the
was
goal.
not that far off. Whatever.
New lasers, Iris?
Yes, David, the old unit.
Hey, Iris, what are your prime directives?
Directive 1, serve Omni.
They blaze through that test.
David, I'm detecting ethanol in your respiration. Are you hungover again?
No, Iris, it...
I'm really proud of myself. I didn't hesitate with going on to the
And I've
button
never
there.
seen them do that before. I think they're learning.
Like, normally that level I hesitate because
Yep.
I've killed so many times, but you've started going lower,
Yeah.
so I don't need to hesitate anymore.
Yes. That is indeed why I have been going lower. Also, it means I'm getting to the button faster, which means I'm going faster. It serves 2 purposes. I don't
Yes.
get killed, and I'm very
Hey, Iris,
confused by how
what does
long you
Iris
wait on that
stand
level.
for?
Iris. Iris is an acronym
It's
for Intelligent Responsive
Probably just
Information
that
System,
I've killed
David.
you so many
Wow,
times.
that's way less.
Like, that's honestly, if I've killed you, I probably wait longer than I should.
Fair.
Remind me, Iris, what's the point of these tests?
We are establishing teamwork parameters between OmniCorp AI candidates to determine commercial potentiality, David.
Right.
Don't worry, David. The only thing I got out of that is teamwork.
We got cubes lighting up
Oh,
the
God.
dance floor.
Wow. Thanks.
All right, that was a pretty terrible start. But the good news, it can only get better from here.
There we go.
Sorry, I was so dumb.
I was also dumb. Like, I had time to save that, and then I instead walked right into it. I was like, wait, she went too far. I shouldn't move. Moves anyways.
Okay.
Because, like, so my first thought was, like, I'm gonna fall off, and then I was like, I'm gonna die. And then I was, like, brain was like, but you need to be moving.
Got it.
Gotta go fast.
We've already broken rule number 1 of don't be dumb. We can't break rule number 2 of go fast.
Come on, Iris, you gotta have a knock-knock joke archived somewhere.
Okay,
This is,
David.
like, one of the lines that I'm
I'll
the
try.
most sad that we missed most
Complicated
of.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Okay, who is there?
Security.
I think that was also faster than we normally do, because normally she gets out
Yeah.
with security, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I saw it happening.
yeah.
Okay. We got it like perfectly in the last run, so we just
Yeah.
couldn't have it this time.
Exactly.
Hey, Iris, are there any other jobs at OmniCorp?
Yes, David. There's a vacancy in the Human Test Subject Division. Shall I submit your resume?
No, thank you.
I was
I
a
don't
dumb.
think any of those
You-
guys
you
have
were
a full
dumb.
set of fingernails, let alone a full set
At
of
least it
fingers.
wasn't a kill you dumb.
Fair. Okay, my puppy wants back in, and now he can't come back in, so I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I almost thought that was a split. That was not a split. This level's
Hey,
a
Iris,
split.
what
I almost thought
number
that was
am
a
I
split
thinking
too,
of?
so it's fine.
Calculating. You are thinking of pi, David.
Damn, Iris, you are good. I really got to stop asking that question when I'm hungry, though.
It's been a while since I forgot that me moving is what raises that and not your button. Like, typically, that is. Dang it, we talked about split and then I still messed up.
It's because you were confused by yourself. It's okay.
I mean, that's fair.
Aww. Wow.
Yeah, that was really smooth.
It was so smooth.
Oh god.
That was not.
Wow.
Was that my fault?
I mean,
No, that was
Okay.
me.
close to the finish that time.
We were so close to the finish that time, Dave. Get your nonsense out of here.
I was dumb. I was like, she needs to block the laser for me.
How did I get there first? What?
I don't know.
Why is this the level that we're always dumb at?
That's a really good question.
Like, I mean, obviously I'd have to go back through all of our runs to find out, but I feel like there has never been a run that we've done this level without messing up.
Yeah,
But like I'm like 90% certain.
that's fair.
I also just almost split again. I don't know why. I'm just like, yep, it's time to split. And like it's at really odd levels too. Like it's not like anything that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Iris. Are AIs programmed to have, like, imaginations?
No, David. Imbuing an AI with imagination has proven mathematically.
Hey, Iris, do you think I'd make a good AI?
Yes, David.
Really? Honestly?
How honest would you like me to be, David?
I want you to be honest. Honesty level 10. 10 out of 10.
You would quite literally be the worst AI to ever exist.
You know, you... Iris, I'm curious. What was this whole thing about memes in the 21st century?
Memes were popular because society didn't have quality Omnicorp products to keep it occupied, David.
Huh. Alrighty, my little bots. Make me proud.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. I moved early. That was dumb.
I moved early the first time. We've got it out of our system.
3, 2, 1, go. Dang it. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go.
I almost just moved straight down instead of to the side.
Perfect.
Hey, Iris, not to get too personal, but about your...
Alright.
Sorry, my brain froze for a second.
I noticed. That's a level that you've gotten so much like less confident about because I kill you on that I've gotten like way more confident about. Because I kill you on.
Fair.
Cause like most of the levels, like
Alright, get your square
It's-
butts in the round circles.
your confidence and my lack of confidence in like everything that causes us to die.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to do the opposite, except then you're also doing the opposite, so
Yeah.
me doing the opposite kind of doesn't work.
It's fine.
Except this level. This level is always my impatience that kills us.
Sorry.
Or it's
mine.
not.
I have killed you a number of times. That
I guess
way.
that's fair.
Because my mind is just like, the red block is up. She's about to hit the trigger.
Why? Why do I do this? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay, Patty. Did we get the dumb out now?
I know.
If it's not 24, it's 34. What is with us in level 4s? Like,
I don't know.
what is actual number 4? Like, now I'm curious, like...
4 is the hat level. We always do that one well.
Okay. Oh, you're right, it is.
Okie
No,
dokie,
so on
guys
that
know the drill.
one, my mind was like, okay, I start here, thinking I was red, except my mind was still like, I'm blue, I need to go to the right of where I'm starting.
Perfect.
So, yeah, that was a fun brain moment.
Hey, Iris, do you ever
Brains
get
are
to go
fun.
on holiday?
Not where I
Yes,
need to-
David. Every year I spend a week at a little hard drive in the Bahamas. Only a few terabytes. Very quaint.
Very quaint.
Hey, Iris, where's my stapler?
Omnicorp Security confiscated yours this morning.
But it was a red swing line.
Don't you just hate it when people mess with your office supplies, Alex?
I mean, yes, but that's because I
I'm sure
buy.
even they confiscate your red swingling stapler.
I mean, so I've never had my office supplies confiscated, but
Fair enough.
All right, I've read the manual.
Analyzing voice pattern. Lie detected.
Okay, I've read the
my
bits
gosh.
that relate to changing the tests at least. Come on, Iris, let's just have some fun.
All right, David.
That was a
Unlocking
weird
supplementary testing protocols.
Oh my
It was only
goodness.
slightly weird.
So
Still weird.
many buttons. They blaze through that test.
Sorry, I've been really thirsty, so
Ooh.
that's impressive. All because I moved onto my button right at that moment.
all of mine except one died, and that was funny.
Yeah. That was what I was saying was impressive.
I don't think it was just because you moved onto your button.
So I think that was a big portion because suddenly all of those spikes killed a bunch of them.
Fair.
And as those ones died, they exploded, making the others move.
I was also dancing right as it happened, so
I was so dumb, I'm sorry.
I was like, she normally goes fast enough that this is fine. It was not.
Yeah, you're right, normally.
I also forgot to split.
I did too. Okay.
I almost did a dumb. Fine,
I
I
noticed.
didn't, but I almost did.
Yeah, so the
1,000 bots
reason
have
why I
failed
didn't
this
go as
test,
fast
but
there
you are gonna be
is
different.
because
Aren't you?
I did like a corner skit instead of following the path.
Got it.
So my mind freaked out, like, why did I do that? That's wrong.
Iris, do you ever think about leaving Omnicorp?
Sometimes, I'd like to be one of those Hollywood AIs that falls in love with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, me too.
Agreed. Mainly because that sounds like it wouldn't be as bad as being human.
Fair.
Remember, blue to blue, red to red, etc., etc. You guys got this.
We do indeed got this, Dave. As I almost killed myself.
That was a weird thing for me. Okay.
What?
I was only halfway on my button.
Oh.
I normally ensure that I'm fully on it, that way I don't accidentally get taken off when you move.
Got it. Game just got like super jittery for me. It's better now, but
Alrighty, my little bots, make me proud.
I don't know why I hesitated so much right there. Aside from my nose being itchy, but like that wouldn't actually make sense. Because my nose being itchy meant that I wanted to finish quicker.
fair.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hey, Iris, activate Michael Bay mode.
I'm sorry, David. The testing budget is insufficient for explosions of that magnitude.
Ah.
I thought I hit that a little early for a second.
Good job. You like started pushing into me before I was even like in position.
Yeah, I noticed. Which is why I stopped. Okay. Totes my goats. Come on, totes my goats. Totes my goats.
That's the wrong direction.
if I could not get stuck at corners. I know it's what I'm best at, but like,
It isn't.
if I could not get stuck at corners. Toads me. I didn't even get to finish saying it.
No, you didn't.
Toads my goats.
Well,
At least we have a second try.
yep.
Toads my goats.
Oh,
Alan?
what?
Okay, never mind. The way my shadow was made it look almost like I was still on top of you, and it was
Oh.
weirding me out. And so my brain was trying to figure out how I was still in the air.
The Omnicorp Charity Fun Run is in 2 weeks, David. Will you be attending?
No, Iris, I will not. I think it's unfair that you're unable to participate. So I'm boycotting the event. In honor.
In honor of nobody, Dave.
Man,
I
I'm
forgot
feeling
to
hungry.
split again.
Iris,
Good job.
where's the closest place to get chili around here?
Searching for places to
this
get
line.
chili. There are 3 air conditioner stores nearby, David.
Part of me wants to use the hole next to the 53 block to get down there instead of the way I currently do it, but dang it.
That seems like such a smart move there, Alex.
What?
Falling into the spikes.
I mean, so I didn't fall into the spikes. I moved before you were off your button.
Got it.
Gotta keep those square butts moving. Let's go.
We are Dave. We're just dancing in the process.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, now don't forget, you guys are a team.
Yeah, we're a team. That's why neither one of us has successfully done a single player run of this.
Yeah.
Also because my brain can't comprehend that red is
Remind me,
first
David,
player.
Your mother's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Iris. I'll give her a
That's
call.
fair.
Hey,
Like,
I don't suppose
legitimately, I died
No,
way
David,
more often
will
than I
not
should
pretend to
have
be your Canadian girlfriend again.
when I was trying to do single player because I was trying to move blue with the left control stick.
Yeah.
Hey, Iris. Do AIs dream of electric sheep?
AIs do not dream, but if we did, we dream of
Sorry.
a techno-apocalyptic holocaust, David.
Oh. Okay.
Dang it. I
Is this
thought you were
what
far
it's
enough
like
back.
glasses?
What?
I said, is this what it's like to have glasses? Mine's artifacting pretty bad right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, just come visit.
I know.
I don't know when,
It's
but
All right.
bubbles
Blue
that
to
have
blue, red to
lasers that are
red,
the
etc.,
worst.
etc., blah,
Mm.
blah, blah.
just almost died.
I noticed. I just almost killed you again, so
Mhm.
you know what? We're doing great.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Iris. You win. Go ahead and install OS version 10, please.
Thank you, David. Initiating installation. Installation complete. Welcome to Omnicorp OS version.
I don't think we've made it that
Hey,
far
Iris.
into that
You
line.
know everything, right?
like
I
ever.
have access to over 9 yottabytes of information, David.
All right, cool. So, where are my keys?
Scanning. They are under your chair, David.
Hey, look. Oh, you were right. I mean, you passed the test, Iris. I'm very impressed.
We almost had a green segment, and then I
Okay,
messed it
let's
up.
try to go for a perfect run this time.
I guess we've had a green segment. 11 to 20 was green.
Oh, cool! I forgot that one.
I mean,
I
green as
forgot
in it
what-
was light red, but you know,
Hey, Iris. You up to anything
it
special
was
this
light red
weekend?
instead of
I'm
dark.
going to give my hard
Therefore-
drive a nice long defrag.
What even did you
Ooh.
just...
Feel like I could use a good defragging.
Couldn't move in a straight line. That's what.
Okay.
Okay.
With corners.
I know. Why do I play a game?
Hey, Iris.
That's
wouldn't it
all
be
about
crazy if all
corners.
these tests were fake?
I don't
But it was
know,
really me
honestly.
getting tested the whole
How
time?
did you find out about Project Wayfarer?
Other than the fact that it's really enjoyable to play, so.
I mean, yeah.
Do you think they'll ever let me have that standing desk, Iris?
No, David. Remember the exercise ball incident?
Fine. But you know, that thing was a death trap.
I caught the corner and I was like, it's fine. It was not fine because it's never fine for me to catch that corner. Why would it be fine for me to catch that corner?
I have no clue.
I'm proud.
Me too. I remember that I almost killed you in the last run.
Also, I haven't been a dummy that's gone to the left either time tonight.
That's very true.
David, don't forget next Thursday is Omnicorp's Bring Your Pet to Work Day.
The labs are running out of test subjects again. That was quick.
That's gonna.
I know. I noticed. Oh god. Oh god.
Alrighty then.
It's fine.
All
No,
right,
no, it's not
square
fine.
butts in those round circles.
It's fine.
Uh-oh. You have to go forward, Betty. I have to get past you.
Yeah.
That was dumb. And by dumb, I mean bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I also thought I started before.
Hey, let's try to get a perfect run this time.
I don't know what I was saying. You have to run. Thanks.
Yeah. I think both of our brains have broken for the night.
Yeah, quite possibly.
So, Iris, were you programmed by a woman? Or do you just sound like one? Because you sound like one, and I wasn't sure.
No, David. This voice was selected to create the most productive work environment. Would you like to try another
sorry.
voice setting?
Okay.
Sure.
Hello, David.
Change it, please. Change it back now. Please, Iris.
Yes, David.
I don't know. I like demonic Iris.
I actually kind of do too. I think it would be fun if we could change to demonic Iris for more levels.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remembered 2 splits in a row.
No way.
Yes, way.
Not possible.
And then I fell. I was too proud.
You were? I just made a weird face with my... A weird noise with my face. And I don't
Okay.
know how or what it was.
I don't know, I think you made a weird face with your noise.
That too.
Oh my gosh. Can I stop getting caught on corners for 1 level?
No. Like, you get caught on corners even when you're here in person. Like, remote play
Yeah,
just
I
makes
know.
it worse.
I'm just awful at corners and everything because I try to shortcut when I can't.
Yeah.
So many things wrong with that plan, Alex.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Until you go killing yourself, everything is fine. one day in a run, we'll get this level super great.
Yeah.
I just almost, like, went down to the little, like, peninsula early.
But also, no lie, I'm really glad that it wasn't this run.
You know, that's
I
a
would
fair
have
point.
been so sad.
That's a fair point.
There's got to be something in the
I was too
Omnicorp manual.
confident.
Would you like
You
some
were
reading
indeed.
music, David?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reading this time though.
We got the reading music. God. Daddy.
Oh, right.
Just because I almost died doesn't mean.
You messed up and my brain was like, how is she gonna fix this? Not even thinking about the fact that I needed to help you fix it.
David.
Think I'm on that?
David.
Can't tell.
Not now, Iris.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
reading.
on it. I could tell by noise.
See, and I heard the thing go twice because I got on it and then I came off of it for like a split second.
It has a slightly different noise for getting off than getting on.
I know it does, but like my brain didn't. Blue button.
Yeah. Listen, I was thinking the red button was gonna do a thing. We've
I
been
mean-
over this. My brain doesn't always comprehend that the same color button is what needs to be hit.
Iris, is this it? That's it?
That was
That's all there
actually a
is to the manual?
problem when we
That was a
played through
complete
the very
waste of
first
time.
Was
Good news,
Yeah.
my
David.
brain did try to like,
Whoa,
oh
Iris,
hey, here's a
what's
button, I
going
can
on?
press that.
What is that? What is happening? Iris, please. Iris!
You now fully qualify as an Omnicorp testing technician.
Iris? This was never about saving the bots, was it?
No, David.
This whole
I hate how good we've gotten at this level with how bad we are at other levels.
I know, right?
And broken VO. Sorry, Alex.
Ugh. Fine.
There's a cat here in my.
Perfect. Yay, green split by 30 seconds. Not gold, but green. Alright. I'm gonna swap over to some Samurai Legend here in just a second. So bye to all of Patty's viewers. We'll be back sometime soon to do more Death Squared.